Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Smart Money Concept market overview with Ben and Roman. I'm Ben. Roman's also here. How are you doing, Roman?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah. I see Soda's here already, obviously. The regular of the show here. Always the first to say hello to us. That's nice. Anyone else here? Let us know if you're here. Let us know if you want us to chart a market for you. Obviously, we will go over the current markets, the dollar index, and all these kind of things. So if you're interested in our view or Roman's view of the market for the next week and how it's been behaving in the past week, then stay tuned. And yeah, I'll give it away to Roman.
Yeah, so we've had the news that we expected last week, and let's see what we have so far on the market. So what is your opinion on the market right now?
Well, I did close a couple of positions that maybe I should have let run a little bit longer. But overall, it's all a bit down. So looking into downward directions. And I've also opened my first short. Or actually, it was the second short because I took a short earlier and then classic mistake of entering too early. Not waiting for a decent bounce into, let's say, the premium zone or the discount zone.
Yeah, I had that too.
So I entered a bit too early, but actually things are starting to look like they are aiming towards a downward direction for the next week or so.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And yeah, we'll review the crypto charts later. So let's see what I have on the dollar index. To be honest, I'm really happy with what I'm seeing here. Like, this is the Wednesday when we had the previous stream, and this is what we drew there. So we expected to have this liquidity sweep, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And after that, yeah, we can now expect the rise into the at least this liquidity, then this swing high, and ideally, I would expect dollar to get into this monthly fair value gap. Yeah, and as we remember, while dollar is going up, then pretty much everything else is going down, and crypto specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that means that I would expect a short movement, the downward movement on crypto with that. Yeah, let's see. We have the same confirmation on the euro chart. So it visited for the first time that monthly fair value gap that has been sitting there for 4 years. So now we have a test of this fair value gap, and going down into another monthly fair value gap would make a lot of sense to me. So yeah, this is what I would expect so far on the markets.
So you would think it's a good time to sell some dollars into euro?
You mean some euro into dollars?
No, because the dollar is now high, right? Or oh no, the dollar is gonna. This is yeah. Oh right.
Yeah, euro is going to drop. So yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be good, but yeah, I should also mark this swing low here, similar to the one that we have on the dollar index.
Yeah, because I'm sitting on a bit of dollars that I'm looking to convert to euros, but I'm waiting for a better moment than selling it at 120.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the best idea.
No.
So yeah, like ideally it would get to 1.10, but yeah, at least maybe you can start like selling as the latter order, like partially selling on the way down. But yeah, we'll see. Let's check the CME chart on Bitcoin. Yeah, these are the scenarios that we discussed last week. And so far it's going with
this is a classic case of draw enough arrows and you'll be right on one of them.
Yeah, but as you remember, you can watch the stream, like this scenario with this liquidity sweep was my first scenario. This is what I expected to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just that we projected like a lot of other potential options.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the lines don't include the likelihood of them happening. So
yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy that it worked exactly as I expected. And we can also see like we have the daily shift here.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. Yeah, we can expect some shorts at least until this 107. Yeah. But yeah, there is a long way down into the targets that we marked here a long time ago. This CME gap. We can move this arrow. So yeah, this is, for me, this is the intermediate term target for the Bitcoin. And as soon as price gets there, then we'll see what happens. So I'm not sure if we will have this rise up. We might see something like this. But somewhere in this area, we'll need to revisit the chart and analyze to see what happens. Like analyze the reaction.
Yeah. I mean, if we can buy some more at 92 before it hits the 140, that would be lovely.
Yeah, it would be pretty good. So what would it be if we, yeah, like another 50%? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's going to be a while, but yeah, maybe I should, because it could also be one of those flash crashes, right? And then a quick dump of like 15% and then a recovery in the middle of the night. So maybe I just need to set up some orders around the 93 line.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that's it could be a good idea.
Just in case.
Because you never know what the president of the United States.
Yeah, because I mean, you can see these things happen here, right? So it goes down in a quick recovery. Obviously, it's that initial bit, and then you have plenty of time to get in lower, and then a long time to sell. But there's also been occasions where it was just like, and then that.
Yeah, you need to remove the drawings.
Yep. Clear drawings.
Yeah, so that's what I had here. I believe it was this one. Yeah, this dropped to 49,000. So this is where I expected the price to drop and then bounce, but I had my orders at the weekly fair value gap. I believe on crypto exchange it is a little higher. But yeah, it just slightly didn't reach my target, my limit orders. And then it went up from there. So yeah, still pretty upset about that. And yeah, this one again. Yeah. Same story. So yeah, it would be pretty good to set up some limit orders there.
Yeah, as you said,
yeah,
like
so
a nice ladder in or something.
Yeah, it would be pretty good. So yeah, as I said here, you can see in Altradia I have this arrow. So this was my main scenario. And it's exactly how it went. So yeah, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. We're getting the hang of it, or at least you are.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm doing okay in backtesting, but in the actual market, actually, the account is growing.
Yeah, well, it is like a mixed account, so you combine a lot of different strategies there.
Actually, I mean, if people are look at the stream regularly, they know that we have about 180 in there until yesterday.
Oh, what happened?
Rafa was live streaming with the quick scanner on the Italian channel. And he bought Alpha on USDT with Binance Futures, but
Mhm.
he didn't realize that it was about to be delisted. So, so 5 minutes after he placed the trade, it got delisted, and then they do an automatic settle. You can't find
Oh.
it anymore. Then they do an automatic settlement. And apparently, in the meantime, it had gone up like crazy high. So he had the automatic settlement and made a $40 profit on that one trade.
Jesus. Yeah.
It could have gone the other way as well, but yeah, who knows? This was funny. It made me laugh anyway. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah. That's good to have these moments.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's look on the higher time frame on this Bitcoin chart. So what we have here is previously we had this inverse fair value gap, and then we discussed that we need to see the reaction in the new bearish fair value gap. And so after the last week, we can see this reaction is pretty good. Like there is pretty good resistance in this area. So yeah, closing a weekly candle like this in the fair value gap is a good sign of rejection. So I would expect, yeah, similar to the other chart on the CME exchange. Yeah, this would be the first target where I would expect to see the Bitcoin. And then, yeah, then we can expect it to go even lower. Also, I really like how this daily chart is looking, and actually a lot of other coins as well. So we can notice that there's a lot of these shifts and pretty good fair value gaps forming.
That's on the daily though. Well, I mean, I was looking at NAIR, but NAIR on the 4-hour. Currently, we only had one entry, but there could have been a second one, but the move was just weird.
Yeah, I mean, NEAR doesn't look that bearish to me right now. So it's not that clear. But on Bitcoin, to me, like this is what I would expect so far.
Yeah, but we probably need to wait for the good retracement, right? So premium discount zone entry, maybe. Yeah, maybe 50%. So a little bit further into the fair value gap.
Yeah, it is possible. But yeah, so far it looks pretty bearish to me. And yeah, would be good to see if there are any positions in this area. And yeah, you can see there is
the 4-hour fair value gap.
4-hour fair value gaps.
Well, actually, there was there may have been a trade here to this. Well,
The
actually,
short
it
one?
didn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
So here, entry would have been here. But very low risk reward.
Yeah, it's like unless you go right there.
Yeah, there was no entry. At least the entry was too large. You would have had to target either this one.
Yeah, one moment. What do you mean? The target below or what?
Yeah, well, this target. If you could find something, then this would have been a better target. But entry wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, you could have come up with something.
Yeah, here, enter there.
But there was no shift before that, so yeah, you cannot enter there.
No, yeah.
Well, unless like it's after the shift. So if you would enter here, then yeah, maybe. And yeah, I really like looking at these like fulfills entries. So like as soon as you have the shift, then instead of placing an order at the shift, I'm looking at these fulfills. And sometimes it works pretty well. But yeah, I didn't trade a lot on the live account. But what I noticed is that like the chances of getting an entry are pretty low, but you can like if you have an entry, then you can get a pretty
this is
fast
how much is
and
this?
nice risk reward.
Yeah, it's almost a 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so the same thing was on Ethereum. I believe it was before this drop. Yeah, let me check that because I had another entry, but I entered at the shift. I think it was somewhere here. Yeah, so it's the same thing. I entered at the shift here. I had a pretty nice trade. Like I had it, yeah, something like this. Till this liquidity. So I had this position, but then I analyzed it and I realized that again, this fulfill of this fair value gap, the perfect entry, and it like doubles the risk reward.
Yeah, those are crazy. And you
So
can
yeah,
be wrong many times or lose out on many positions, but this is just a golden setup if you get it.
yeah, yeah. But with this, I don't even need to target that low. Like I can get something closer and close my position like within a couple of hours instead of waiting a couple of days.
Yeah, but if you could enter with the long one, then this is just a way to maybe you get fewer trades, but your profit is a lot larger. Yeah, something to backtest though.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm also going to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so this would be my trading plan for now for the Bitcoin. I would look for retracement into this daily fair value gap. And yeah, we can also mark this 4-hour fair value gap. And yeah, just need to see the reaction there. Would be good to have some trades from there.
Yeah. You want to set up an alert for like halfway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always helps to set alerts.
Yeah, so there is bullish divergence on RSI. So yeah, it indicates the short-term growth for now.
Yeah. But overall, the structure itself is bearish.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it looks to me with daily shift. And yeah, after testing weekly fair value gap, having this liquidity sweep, and then daily shift with huge daily fair value gap. Like so far, it is pretty bearish.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, some crazy news are coming, but I don't think so. Still pretty bearish. Unless like there could be some manipulation. So I still truly believe in shorts. So what we can see is that some crazy news that will shoot the price up and then immediate reverse. But yeah, I'm not sure if you can move the market right now that fast to the upside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know it's possible, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, market is pretty scared, so I don't think that they will buy.
yeah, it's going down as well. Because you could see, like, it was 53 last week.
Yeah. Okay, let's check Ethereum. So Ethereum, no, it didn't get the target that I expected. Yeah, so you can see on Bitcoin, I expected to move up. And on Ethereum, we had the stream here on 17th. It didn't take out this liquidity, the internal one on 4-hour. So yeah, Ethereum is pretty weak at the moment. And on the long term, it may get pretty far down. So yeah, I believe that maybe by the end of the year we'll see Ethereum somewhere within 3,000, or maybe even, I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, if that happens before the reversal and the last run, that would be pretty good. But yeah, let's check this one. It's Ethereum to Bitcoin.
Yep.
And yeah, so far it goes like this. Last month is going exactly as we expected. So we stopped just before this monthly fair value gap, and there is a potential retracement. There's also this weekly fair value gap that can be the target. But this monthly one would be much better, so we'll see. Yeah, what I really like is that how Solana rejected this bearish fair value gap here. So we had this inversion on this side. I really expected it to just go down from here, but instead it just went through it to the upside, and then now it's going down again.
Yeah, just going through all the fair value gaps, because even on the way down, it just completely fulfills the fair value gap.
Yeah, so that's what I expected, but I didn't expect it to go that high. So I'm happy that I didn't open any shorts in this area because I really wanted to.
Yeah, but there could be a short opportunity soon, right? If it enters back into that weekly fair value gap, that inverse fair value gap.
Yeah, so you already have this 4-hour shift. So we have that weekly formation as the higher time frame, and we reacted to this fair value gap, and now we're going down.
It looks like it even reacted. It even reacted on the 4-hour on this weekly fair value gap, the old one, the bearish one.
What I mean?
Yeah, because the price dipped down and went back up into this into this area, and then dropped back off.
Yeah, indeed.
And now it's entering. It actually entered the weekly fair value gap as well. So there could be an entry opportunity for a short already.
Well, I mean, the weekly fair value gap is not formed yet, so we still need two more candles.
The inverse one.
Yeah, inverse. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we have this daily shift. We have 4-hour shift as well. It's at the same point, so it would be pretty good if it retraces back into this area to then find some short positions. And this is the potential weekly inversion. Yeah, and as for the targets, I wanted to check where we can get.
Yeah, so we have that liquidity level. Not many fair value gaps on the weekly, but
yeah, but that's good. So you don't have any targets so far for market to react to the upside. Yeah, I'm not sure if it goes this far down, but yeah, this target
that's
pretty realistic. So yeah, that could be the daily setup. If you don't want to think too much or stay behind the charts, you can just set something like this on a higher time frame and yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, still 3 risk reward ratio on a high time frame, so you can use a little bit more risk.
Yeah. Can try something.
Daily. So what is it? 5%?
Can try 5.
Yeah.
We have a lot of money.
$34 in the pocket if we get it. So cancel the position once it reaches that. Yeah. All right. Well, now we don't need to worry anymore. We've got Solana covered.
Yeah. Was that Sui? And didn't reach the target that we expected. That's the 4-hour setup, right?
Oh, yeah. I think I closed the trade there.
Yeah, you did.
And then I opened another one. Yeah, and that got stopped out. But it would have reached the target. Oh, yeah, because we had 2, I think. Or did we move it up? No, I think I moved it up.
Yeah, I think the targets was right, like at the very top.
Yeah, no, I think it was this one. This one.
Or maybe this one. Maybe we had 2.
Or
yeah, I had
here.
2 targets. So we had one.
Yeah, these 2
Yeah, we
targets.
had these 2. And yeah, it didn't get there.
No.
But yeah, let's look at the higher time frame.
Yeah, there's that weekly low.
I mean, this one?
Yeah.
Or
That's the first target. It's also fair value gap. Fulfill, probably.
it's not completely fulfilled.
No, no, no. If it reaches that, it might do that. So
Yeah.
there's a magnet.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so far, this structure is not screaming shorts to me like the Bitcoin does. So it's really hard to tell.
Well, and
But yeah,
I mean,
it is kind of bearish, but yeah.
We're still in that phase.
Yeah. I forgot we have these 2.
And if you compare that to Bitcoin, with Bitcoin, it's a clear break. Because it's there. I mean, Bitcoin, you look at there, but on the daily.
Yeah, let me check. So
here's
from the April 7.
Then it's still good, actually. You have to move it to the lowest point here. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this one was broken already, but yeah, now we have this one. Yeah.
Yeah, but on the daily, the steeper one would be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we found the confirmation for the shorts.
On dailies, yeah.
Yeah.
But and on Sui, because we were looking at the weekly, but daily. Yeah, daily. Just about. I mean, well, you could draw it from here, so then it's, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
You can actually. That's okay, because it would have hit that. Like it would be from this point to this point would be a target. Yeah, and then the steeper line would be there. So yeah, this looks bearish on the daily. On the weekly, it's still anyone's guess, but
Yeah, but again, here, we had this internal sweep of liquidity, then we had the shift the daily shift with another daily fair value gap. And one more at the top. So yeah, like these massive sells so far are pretty bearish.
Oh, by the
So
way,
do we have
anyone in
on-
the audience, if you have a chart that you want to have a look at, let us know. Just type in the symbol and we'll happily analyze it. Can be from any exchange, doesn't need to be Binance. If you found a coin that is not on Binance, no problem.
Yeah, so on near, I'm not really sure if it's bearish or not. Maybe it will be just like stuck in this range on the weekly. It seems like, yeah, it's just being stuck there.
Yeah, near. If you show the trades as well.
Yeah, I'll show it.
It's too sad.
What I mean, yeah, you had these trades.
Yeah, but I closed them early. Yeah, because this position was actually all the way up till here, but I closed it
Yeah.
here. Or no, where did I close it? I closed it.
Somewhere here, I guess.
Yeah.
So
You'd have to
it's
select
exactly the same
position.
place where you close to it.
Yeah, exactly. But this one went way higher. This one, because the target was here.
Yeah.
And that would have been a really good trade. But yeah, I was just like, nope, this is not the time. And then I opened a short here. And I opened a short here. And now I opened the short here.
Yeah, actually, on my own account, I opened another short somewhere here at the top as well. I need to check. So I actually have two shorts. One more. And I also had stop loss. Yeah, I think I opened one. No, not like this. But yeah, I had a couple of like really stupid positions. I don't remember why I opened them. But then I opened this one and still holding it. I believe it was like to the downside pretty far with not really like not really good risk reward ratio to me. I mean, this one is good, but yeah, I have partial take profit somewhere in the middle, maybe even here. Yeah, and then I also opened this one that you have. Exactly the same. And the entry looked pretty good here. It was like just touched the entry point.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, in this case, if you would go to like waiting for this fair value gap fulfilled, you probably would not be, the position wouldn't be opened. But who knows, it might still return to this point.
Yeah. It's just so frustrating to see this. Like it went down almost halfway and then, turning around.
Yeah, but that's normal for the market.
I know, but it's just, I
Yeah,
just wish
it's
I
really
had that.
tough.
I just wish I had that back testing button that I could just fast forward.
Yeah, to me,
I don't care. I don't care what the result is. I just want to know.
yeah. So that trade that I showed you on Ethereum that I had, yeah, it was somewhere. It was this fair value gap. And then I entered here on the shift with, what was the target? This one. So yeah, I spent like, what was that? Yeah, almost the whole day I was observing this because it was on weekend, I believe. It was Saturday. And yeah, I was just watching at the P&L going up and down and then going back into break even. And when it went up here, I was like, yeah, I probably need to move stop loss into break even. And then like, nah, I will not do that. Then price goes down, like, yeah, it's going in my direction. That's good. Now maybe I need to move price stop loss into break even. But then I forced myself to stay in the position without moving the stop loss. And yeah, I'm happy I did that because I would regret that a lot. So yeah, to me, like a lot of problems that I had in trading, pretty much all of them are just about the psychology. So strategy is good, knowledge is good, but psychology is the main problem.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that as well. And even if it's peanuts, like the trading portfolio of, well, in this case, $200, it's nothing that I would wake up in the morning and think, oh my God, my life is about to change. But still, it's already really frustrating the way that it works right now, and missing opportunities and or hitting the stop losses. It still hurts. Like, it's different from backtesting. This still hurts for some reason. I don't know why. Like, but it's that psychology part. So I couldn't even think of doing this with sizable amounts.
Yeah,
I think the
I would
stress
really
would eat me.
recommend you. I would really recommend you trying to trade on prop account because you have much more responsibility there. Like it's not like too expensive, but like you can buy account for $100 and then get $10,000 account. But then every stop loss is like minus 100, and it's some kind of a pressure on you, and you cannot have more than minus 10% drawdown on the account. Yeah, it like a lot of responsibility and even more pressure on the psychology. But I believe it works much better.
Yeah, because you're now using a prop account as well, right? But you're using Altrady
Yeah.
to trade it?
Yeah. So I found a prop firm that allows trading on crypto. It's on Bybit. Basically, Bybit demo account. And yeah, you can connect it to Altrady and just trade it.
Yeah. So if anyone is having a Bybit demo account, you can add that now into Altrady. You just have to select a different version. So instead of selecting the unified or standard, you select the demo account in the dropdown, and then you can trade with your demo account, and you can actually get funded with crypto trading.
Yeah, so maybe at some point we just need to buy another account and have it like, I don't know, at least for you, so you can trade it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to feel this pressure, because like it really changed a lot about my mentality. Because before that, I traded only on Forex as like on the prop account, and crypto was just like some small amounts trading by myself. And I realized that on Forex, I was like very disciplined, only traded 1 or 2 markets. If I had 2 stop losses in a day, then that's it. I just close the charts and I don't even look at that. But on crypto, it was different. I was like, yeah, I will open these 5 positions. Then, oh, I lost 4. No problem. I'll open 4 more.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's very different discipline when you have like a little more pressure.
Yeah, I suppose that's good. And again, we showed yesterday in the backtesting session that one market is enough to make 20% in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's different to trade when you're doing it for reals, but it's possible, right? If you take 2 or 3 markets, that it's already way more limited than the hundreds that we have, or the thousands that we have, I should say. Tens of thousands of markets.
Yeah, but I believe like watching at least like 3 or 5 markets is more than enough. Like you, as soon as you just studying, it will be more than enough for you. Like up to 5 markets, you'll easily cover all of them in terms of analysis.
Yeah.
but then you will not be overwhelmed, because when I completed the course, I made a list of like 40 crypto coins that I told myself that, okay, every weekend I will wake up and I will analyze all of these 40 coins.
40
I will
coins.
create my trading plan. But then like I struggled to create a trading plan for one coin. Like, how did I expect to get like 40 coins? It's impossible.
Yeah.
And yeah, like 5 coins is pretty easy to do. Just need some discipline.
Yeah. I guess people in the chat are happy with the markets that we've picked. But again, if you want a market, let us know. Don't be shy. Just type away.
Just taking a little nap.
Or if you have any other questions, that's also fine. Don't even need to be about the smart money concept. Any question is fine. What other?
Oh, there was reaction from this one.
Yeah. This still looks bullish though on the weekly.
Yeah.
I did close my position on Link. I had a spot position on Link, not a futures.
Yeah, I mean, this one looks pretty good so far. Some liquidity above here.
Yeah. But my spot position was not based on the smart money concept. So, but the smart money concept did make me close it on spot. Realizing like, okay, so we're about to look for shorts. Maybe I should close this position because it's not going to go any higher anytime soon. So
Yeah,
far,
by the way,
okay.
I also I had an idea for the backtesting session. So maybe instead of doing this 4-hour and 15-minute strategy, maybe instead we could look like at a couple of markets, but on the higher time frame, so that it would be more like the swing trading using smart money.
And then on spot or still on futures?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but
well,
it would be on
paper
paper accounts. But yeah,
you can only do longs or because you can't do shorts on spot, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, you could use that in your spot trading. Because like if you look at the higher time frames, there are still a lot of these smart money setups. Like not exactly here, but when I backtested, there were like a lot of weekly shifts, daily shifts, and you can open position and hold it for a couple of months easily. So yeah, that's something to look for. So instead of doing day trading with smart money, you can also have pretty nice swing trading. And also, like, if futures is a problem for you, if you live in the region where it's not allowed, yeah, you can do spot trading.
Yeah, and also if you do like 2 markets at a time, what you could do is like if you you also have a little bit of a good affiliation with a specific coin. Like for example, you're a long time holder of BNB. You could use the funds that you own to short and make more of that coin, and also use the USDT or USDC on the quote side so that you can do your long. So you can do longs and shorts at the same time, even on spot, and that would increase your base coin, but also increase your quote currency along the way. Or you could just say, whenever you make a profit in Bitcoin or in your base asset, you sell that back for quote, and then you use that. But yeah, you could do a rebalance every now and then to say, I always want to have, let's say, $1,000 worth of Binance coin and $1,000 worth of USDT, and then you trade for a week, and then at the end of the week, you balance it out again so that it's 1,000 and 1,000, and then whatever you have left over, you put in your own pocket. That's a way to do longs and shorts on a spot exchange as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe that we can just try doing some higher time frame backtesting. So yeah, instead of identifying the day trading opportunity that you can find with smart money, you can also do that for swing trading. Like for example, this one you had huge weekly shift, and you could easily open a position. I don't know, you could try to open right here, and on the spot you don't really need the stop loss. Like not always you need it if you really believe in the coin.
Yeah, you need to believe in the coin if you want to do long and short at the same time, because you're going to be holding that base asset for a longer time. Otherwise, you don't have enough time to make any profits on the longer swings. And obviously, you need to do the rebalancing properly, because if you do the rebalancing badly, you throw away all your money by selling your base asset at the low point and buying it at the high point.
Yeah, it's my main strategy. That's what I do. Sell high, buy low.
It's what 80%.
Oh no, the other way.
Yeah, it's what 80% of the market does, right? That's why 20% can be profitable.
Yeah. So yeah, this Avalanche coin is also like pretty strong so far. I didn't expect this huge rise recently.
Yeah, we backtested this as well, right?
Yeah, we had something, but it was like, I don't remember what time period it was.
Probably somewhere April or June, or
Yeah, probably like this downtrend.
yeah. So wow, what candle is that? Look at this.
Yeah, and that's on futures, so it's not even spot.
How?
Just a little manipulation.
A 20% drop. That's a lot of liquidations happening there.
Yeah, someone really wanted to buy here.
On the day. How long did it actually take? If you go, can you go to 15 minutes or something? Wow.
Yeah, it was like under 5 minutes. Under 1 minute.
In 1 minute, it dropped from 30.
Well, yeah, it dropped from here. So yeah, it was a couple of minutes.
Wow. That must have hurt for a lot of people. I mean, the the person that shorted here. That's they were lucky. Why? Did it get delisted or something? Or
No, I'm not sure.
it didn't hit it. It would have been a nice entry here.
Yeah, but yeah, I have this liquidity sweep. So maybe it's time to stop for it to rise, because it's like too much. It was going up when everything was going down. Like here we had the Bitcoin and Ethereum dropping, but this just went up.
Yeah.
And I believe I also had like at least one short, either on this or it was, I don't know, maybe it was Link. No, Link was more in sync with everything else. But yeah, this one was just going up when the rest of the market was dropping. And yeah, Near was going up, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this one. I was like, why is it going up? Like,
Yeah,
I think I had some
I
short
sold the
position.
positions.
Yeah, that's the reason.
It's as soon as I sell, it's like, yeah, okay, let's start buying. Yeah. Oh well, one day we'll get there. I mean, how cool would it be if we can actually get that $200 accounts up to, I don't know, 10,000 by just trading? That would be insane.
Yeah. Yeah, just need some consistency and discipline.
Yeah. But it's not impossible. That's the thing. It's not impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you get 20% a month, it'll take
Yeah,
you.
that's too much. You don't even need that much. Like 10% a month is doable. Like it's not that hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you want to get to 10K quickly from 200, then you need a little bit.
And this one is dying. What happened to Aptos?
or it's loading up.
Yeah, that's possible.
It's a very tight squeeze. I don't know. I've never looked into any of these coins. But
Yeah, like taking out any of these levels would be pretty good.
well, there's a lot of liquidity here.
Yeah.
It's building, but even more so here. So this this would be a nice target. What's that? 3 times 300%.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't see many requests from the people in the audience.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one to pick.
So that's all right. Don't be shy. We have our Discord server, of course. So if maybe you didn't have any market now, but if you do have any market, go to our Discord and maybe you can show your analysis and then Roman will give you feedback, or you ask Roman to do the analysis for you on Discord as well. Then you can get it any time of the week, no problem. And
is it for free?
Yeah, it's for free as well. Yeah, I mean you don't know it yet, but yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions, just share your chart in the Discord server. If you don't know how to get the Discord, it's just alltrady.com/Discord. And you can join our Discord server there or in the app. We have a link in the app, right? Somewhere here.
Yeah.
Discord community. If you go there, we're there, and just tag Roman in there, and he will happily give you his analysis on the market that you've chosen. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe we even join you in the trade, because if it's a good setup, we like good setups.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good. So I think that's going to be it for the stream for today. Tomorrow we will have a stream with me and Rafa for doing some quick scan trading, see if we can lose our money again. Just like last week. Last week didn't go too well, but there's always next week, as they say. So I hope to see you there. If not, we'll see you again next week on the backtesting session for a smart money concept. And if you miss us already, again, join us on Discord and we'll happily have a chat with you. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Roman, thank you for your analysis and have a good day.
Thank you too. Goodbye.